Maskman. And another guy.
Pete, everyone, the lovely Pete. Welcome, everyone here to Bernie Maskman Presents at the lovely True Story Brewing. I want to thank them, of course, for allowing us to do our show here. And tonight's it's a big night for welcoming, you know, as I welcome everyone. You see, this is, it's that time of year where we celebrate the welcoming of people, of all sorts of people, all shapes, all sizes, all types. I think you know what I'm talking about. June is Flag Day, and that's when we really celebrate all the people. No, that's not true. Pride. I'm talking about pride. And we take this to mean a lot of things. A lot of people take it to mean a lot of different things. And I was going to do that as the theme. Like that was going to be my theme, but I got to thinking about something. I thought, what really do people, what do people really need? And so I started contemplating the idea of, in March, in sporting terms, they have a big tournament at the end of the year for basketball. And they refer to it as the big dance. The big dance. And I started thinking, what that really is you've made it through all of the hectic life of the season, and you're shooting for that one moment of joy and elation, right? It's the big dance. So I was thinking, well, maybe that's just it. Maybe the dance is what we're all looking for. Just little dances. Some of them are not going to be big. Certainly, some of them are not going to be big. But we can take joy in the little dances. Like your favorite chips. You discover that your favorite potato chips are the store brand. Woo! That is a dance, my friend. That is a dance. Not only is it's kind of a double dance, because not only do you get to splurge on have your favorite potato chip, but it's like $2 cheaper than the name fancy brand. So, hey, big old brain on this one. You know what I'm saying? These are the little things that we're trying to do. The little dances. You hit all green lights on your way to work. Little dance. You hit no traffic on the highway. Little dance. You find $5 in a jacket you haven't worn in a year. Dancing. Yeah, that's good times. That is the little moments of joy that we are all trying to find in our lives. And this is a time that it's a crazy time. Let's be completely honest. It's a very, very strange time. Maybe all in history. I don't know. You see, I've been thinking about this, been contemplating this. I do not know if the time is strange because I'm an old man. That's always on the table, guys. Always on the table. I could just be an old man who's angry at stuff. That is always the case. Or is it really honestly weird as hell? I don't know all the time. Like when you see something, you go, man, everything is so expensive. But you look back and go, I remember my dad saying that. I remember my just old people around me going, everything's so damn expensive. And now I'm going, everything's so goddamn expensive. Oh, that's just me being old. That's just an old man standing in his front yard shouting at the wind. That is just old behavior. But then you go, there is a chain link octagon built in front of the president's house currently. And I don't remember my dad ever saying that. I don't remember my grandpa going, I don't know why they're doing all those boxing matches in the Rose Garden. Never happened. So it's a weird time, guys. It's a weird time. So we are forced in our way to find the joys, the little bits of joy that we can in our lives. It's certainly a joy for me to come do this show. It's a joy to hang out with the band and see all of you fine folks in the audience and see and imagine seeing all of the 11s of you out there in internet land watching the video. And It's good to be with people, whether you know them or not. So what I'm saying is we got to find those little bits of joy where we can. And I think we all do it in our own way. And certainly this show is one of mine. And we have multiple things coming up very soon, multiple options of new and inventive ideas for Bernie Maskman Productions, as it were. We have a show coming up in June. I'm telling all of you in the audience, oh, there's throngs. You can't see them in internet land, but there's throngs of them. And of course, not all of them have bought tickets. But the point is we have a show coming up on the 26th of June, that brought to you by Bernie Maskman Productions. So that's going to be a fun show. I won't be here for it because I don't like improv, but I think it's going to be a good show. I'm told it will be very good. We also have some other things in the pipe that we've been discussing and talking about. I don't know when they will happen, but they may indeed be happening, and then we'll be in conjunction with Bernie Maskman Productions. I think that's a good thing. I think it's an interesting thing, and I'm hoping to increase my little footprint here, particularly here in Birmingham. So I think that's the thing. My goal is to one day become Birmingham famous. And I know that sounds like out there in internet land, you think, oh, that's nothing. Well, hey, Taylor Hicks is from here. And he was once on a singing show. And he's singing at the 4th of July celebration. So that's a thing. And we had Ruben Studdard, and he was on that same singing show at a different year, but also famous. And we have like one or two pop bands that are from here. And I think some other country artists that are from here that I don't know. And we have one family that's been doing a show since 1981. A remarkable family get-together of good times and questionable clothing. And I look forward to one day being in conjunction with the Dean family. And I know it's asking much, but if you out there in Bernie land really want to see something, you go look them up. You go look up their video, watch my videos, and then go watch their videos. And just see if it doesn't feel like that's simpatico, baby. Those two things should be together. But I'm just saying that's my bit of joy that I'm reaching for, that I'm going after. And one day, if the stars align, old Bernie will be dancing. So we're ready for a great show. Are you ready for a good show tonight, everyone? Well, my guest tonight, again, we decided the word dance could mean multiple things, and I think it meant, well, specifically just straight up dancing to our producer, so he got ourselves a dance instructor. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Rocco. Excellent. It's so nice to have you on the show.
What a pleasure it is to be here.
I'm excited. You know, we don't often get a lot of other performers, and I know, of course, we don't do the same type of thing. But it's great to see somebody coming out here, an artist, if you will.
I would not compare our things because there are people who come to see the Rocco. They come to see my dance. There is no one in your dance hall right now, but now that I am here, the crowd will come a-calling.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they will, and had we marketed better, they probably would have. But the point is, I'm glad that I have somebody here that, as I say, is a performer, understands the working a stage and getting the ebb and flow of an audience. You know.
Oh yes, you have to get the ebb and flow, the feel. You have to put your hips on the person you're dancing with, and you have to thrust into them, let them thrust into you, and that allows you to experience a passion and the heat that you feel when you're with them.
All right. Watch where you're pointing that shooter. Listen, if you are. That's good though. No, it's good. I think people that passion. It's one of the things we've talked about. That's partly to do with the theme is dancing as a passion, but also trying to achieve a passion, a joy, an exuberance in one's life, and I think dance is a great way to do that.
It is incredible. If you do not dance, I will teach you. You get your partner, you put your hips, you put your body, you feel the sweat, the hair, the curves, everything, and before you know it, you are missionario.
Okay, fair enough. You know, I don't know a lot about it, so I can't very well deny what you're talking about. But people come to you. You say people come to you. You have a business where people come to you to learn dance.
Yes, it is mostly older women who are alone. Their husbands have left them. The passion is gone, or they are married. I do not discriminate amongst my clientele. Basically, I just teach them everything they know to dance. You do not know how to dance, you come to the Rocco. The Rocco teaches you how to dance.
Well, no, that's good. I've often felt like an outreach to people is a good way to not only to let people learn, obviously learn a new skill or a new hobby, but also just to get people out of the house, get them moving, get the blood pumping, as they say.
Yes, I want them out of their house. I want them into my house with doing the dance. And before you know it, they are missionario.
Okay, I don't know exactly what you're getting at there, but the point is, I think I understand. You know, you've got people coming to you. They're learning. I'm assuming do they learn? Well, let's see. You got the dance shows, the
Dancing with the Stars.
Yes,
there is no passion.
yes.
There is no passion at all. You have the ice skaters who are skating in the Winter Olympics. There is no passion. There is no hips. There is no nips. There is nothing. There is no Rocco.
Okay, well, no, obviously, I mean, you're not on the show, but I would think that might be a way for people kind of they watch the show, they get interested, and they come to your classes, I guess, to learn like the quick step or the mambo or whatever.
It is the mamba. It is a feminine dance. We teach the foxtrot. We teach the waltz. We teach everything you need to know, and before you know it, they are missionario.
Okay, is that like a...
It is where one man and one woman are face to face, and their hips are thrusting in passion.
Is that...
Missionario.
Okay, no, just saying it over and over again isn't helping me clear this up. Are you doing a dance?
We are doing the dance of two backs.
Okay. I think I see it. So your business is inviting people into, I'm guessing, your home?
Our home, their home, my home, your home, it does not matter to the Rocco.
I think it should matter. And they're coming in, and then you're hoping to teach them to dance, but ultimately to
experience the Rocco.
Okay. Well, each time you say it, you don't have to grind. It's just you could just say your name and be done. I don't have I guess I don't have maybe I should have my own signature move when I say my name. I think it'd be less pelvic, but I could say it. I could certainly do that. So, Rocco, where do you perform? Where does your studio, if I could be so bold as to call it that, and I fear that I shouldn't, where is it?
The Rocco is based out of the city of Passion. It is Canton.
Canton. Is that in Spain?
It is the city we are known for the football.
Oh.
Canton.
Oh, so like probably like near Madrid or...
We are near Eastern Ohio. Canton.
Canton, Ohio. You're from Canton, Ohio.
People do call it that sometimes, yes, but
Fair
not
enough.
the Rocco.
Oh, well, no. And I would never be so bold as to take it to question someone's accent. You're no doubt born and raised in Canton, or is that?
Yes, this is true.
So this is a Cantonese accent.
No, that is in China.
Yeah,
Cantonese is a type of Mandarin.
I knew I was going to
Chinese.
get in confusion there. So let's get away from that. Let's dig into this a little bit. So you are teaching, preferably or ostensibly, older women who are maybe slightly tired of their lives in their everyday life. They come to you. They learn dance. You did say that you learn foxtrot. You learn waltz. You did say you.
No, we dance to the songs that are the foxtrot. We dance to the waltz, but really, I am just teaching them. Listen, you do not know how to dance. You do not know that the Rocco does not know how to dance either. It is just you take them, put your hips together, and with enough confidence, you are dancing. And before you know it, missionario.
Okay, yeah, I suppose you had to call it that because it's harder to say dry hump in an accent. Okay, so nevertheless, Rocco, I wonder about this. I feel a little suspect in telling people about this, or the Burning Maskman Presents show does not claim to advertise. We're not advertising. I'm not telling people they should go to Rocco and his dance studio. My fingers are working overtime over here, trying to make certain that I am covered with.
If you work your fingers like that enough, you will get to the missionario your own way.
Okay, that's weird, but I've always wondered: is this legal? If I do this, does it automatically mean that I'm covered in case there's any kind of lawsuit? So, Rocco, you're from Canton, Ohio. You teach dance to the unsuspecting, I would call them. What's your hope to get out of it? I mean, well, okay, that's. I think you know what I want to get out of this. I'm fully aware of what you're hoping to get out of it. It just seems to me like you're a bit of a predatorio, if I could be so bold as to also say things weird.
I'm a cigollo, not a predatario. Cigollo.
Cigollo. I don't think he knows any language. I wouldn't say it. She just said, that's a frozen pizza, isn't it?
I am also ready in 5 minutes, too.
Okay. Well, Rocco, I gotta say, I'm a little bit concerned. Adam, I don't know why you got this guy. You didn't pay to get him up from Canton, did you?
Give him a chance. He's changed my life.
Okay.
No one has to pay for the Rocco. I come for free.
Okay. I don't like how that sentence that was at all. I don't care for any of the part of that sentence. And also, I do not care to think about how he's changed anything about your life.
Oh, before I worked with your producer here, his hips were stiff. They were not moving. They were, after the Rocco, free. He is able to move. He is able to groove. And before he knew it, missionario.
Okay, no, I don't care for that at all. I mean, okay. Well, Rocco, I got to tell you, I'm a bit concerned about this. I mean, and again, I feel like I've been saying this a lot over the course of the last year, but I do need to let you know we are recording this, and it does go out publicly.
I am aware of this.
Okay, just making certain.
The Rocco is aware of
just
this.
Making certain because
the Rocco wants to entertain the world and the internet and the World Wide Web all in one. We can be one in passion and pleasure and heat and the dance.
Okay. I don't care for any of this, how this is going, but Rocco, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for your. Well, I was going to say for your work, but I don't thank you for that. I think that this is not a good thing. But To each his own, because we're all, trying to find our way in the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rocco.
The Rocco thanks the world, and the Rocco will experience the world soon.
So regardless of how any of this works, I guess it's just goes to show you, just like my friend Rocco here. Let's not use the friend word. Just like this person I just met and have no affiliation with, Rocco, we're all just looking for our own bit of joy, our own little place in the world, and our own little spot where we can find our elation, our feelings. You can do that through finding a friend, or gaining a new hobby, going to the free clinic after partaking in that new hobby, making certain that you're free and clear and not going to have any sores. Any number of these things you can do going forward, but I think we can all agree that regardless of what you do, in the immortal words of some 90s country singer, I hope you dance. You got a cute way of talking. You get the better of me. Just snap your fingers and I'm walking like a dog hanging from your lead. I'm in a spin, shaking on a string, You make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing, yeah. 3:45 in the morning, not feeling tired, no, 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 no. Just hold me tight, turn on the light, 'cause I don't wanna go home. You put a spell on me, right here where you want me to be. You make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing, oh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been lovely. Please don't ever do that ever again. Okay, there's way too many people. We should probably shut it down. Shut it down.